어, Good afternoon, students. We'll just wait 1 minute. And today I'm going to start with integration. Okay. 1 more minute, we'll start. Okay, so we'll start with integration. So as you all know, integration is the reverse process of differentiation. Like in a multiplication, division is multiplication is the opposite of division. Division is the reverse of multiplication. Same stuff. Differentiation, the reverse is integration. Integration reverse, the differentiation. So if you know the differentiation formulas, most of the things you can do it. But that there are certain methods, and for your CET, definite integrals alli ಜಾಸ್ತಿ questions irutte. Okay, so I'll share the screen. So I'll be sending this PDF. All the important formulas are there. Okay, so I need not tell it now. Let's not waste time. I'll just share the screen. Okay. So as you can see here, all the important properties of the definite integrals and important rules like Leibniz rule and all the differentiation of different functions. What will be the standard answer? You solve ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, but if you remember all this, okay, it will be easy. There are many like this, but we are not going to use everything. Okay. I'll give you, while doing the problems itself, I'll tell you which is the rule that I'm using. I'll be giving it. But for your reference, you need not write it now. All the rules are here. As you can see, more than 100. Okay. Almost 100 formulas are there. However, while doing the problem, I'll tell you what type of formulas we'll be using. Okay. So we will start with the first question itself. Quickly, let's start with the first question. So this is also a standard rule, 0 to 1 or 0 to A or A to B, whatever it is. X into 1 minus x whole to the power n dx. It's a standard rule, but nimage aa rule gottilla andre how will you solve this? Try solving this. The value of the integral I is equal to 0 to 1 x into 1 minus x whole to the power n dx. So ಇದಕ್ಕೊಂದು direct formula ಇದೆ. A formula na use ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. But if you don't know the formula, how will you solve it? Without formula also you can solve this question a bit easily. Okay, I'll help you out with this. See, most of the time we'll go with substitution. Okay, so you know the basic formula, integration of x power n dx. What is the integration of x power n dx? What will be the formula? It is x power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus some integration constant. Okay, so you know this formula, isn't it? So I'm going to get the question in that standard form. So the question is x into 1 minus x whole to the power n dx from 0 to 1. So I'm going to try to get it in this form. If I get it in this form, easily I can integrate, isn't it? So what I'll do is put 1 minus x is equal to t. I'll put 1 minus x as t. Differentiate it. So minus dx is equal to dt which implies dx is equal to minus dt. So if you are giving substitution, the limits will also change. 1 minus x is equal to t is the substitution, right? When x is equal to 0, x is 0, t will become 1. And when x is 1, t will become 0. So it will become 1 to 0. Okay. If 1 minus x is equal to t, and just shift it, which implies x will become 1 minus t. So x jagdali 1 minus t. 1 minus x jagdali t power n. Dx is minus dt. Isn't it? Now, I'll get this minus outside. Okay. You know this. A to B and B to A, you get a negative sign, isn't it? So I'll change the limit. So this negative vanishes. So it will become 0 to 1. Minus into minus plus. Okay, let's multiply. T power n into 1 is t power n minus t power n into t is t power n plus 1 dt. Now you can separately integrate it. So even integrate madare, what do you get? T power n plus 1 by n plus 1. You have to apply the limits 0 to 1 minus t power n plus 2 divided by n plus 2, 1 to 0. Now, if you apply the upper limits and lower limits, you will get the answer as 1 by n plus 1 minus 1 by n plus 2. That's the answer. So, E standard form to the power n algebraic functions standard form. If you get it in the standard form, easily you can solve it. But this, you can remember it as a formula. Integration from 0 to 1, x into 1 minus x whole to the power n. It is given by 1 by n plus 1 minus 1 by n plus 2. This itself is a formula. Okay. You can either remember it as a formula. If you don't know to remember it, this is how you solve it. Okay. I mean, if you have forgotten the formula, this is how you solve it. For the first question, so it will be 1 divided by n plus 1 minus 1 divided by n plus 2. As and then I'll be giving you formulas for each problem. As and then we solve it. Okay. Let's go to the next question. This is the first formula. I'll write it here. Okay. Next one, integration from 1 to 5 log x by x dx is equal to what? Okay. For this also you can use a formula. The formula is, observe, if you have got a function f dash of x or f of x into f dash of x. If you've got a question f of x into f dash of x dx, then the formula will become f of, supposedly f of x whole power n. That is the standard formula. So it will become n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus integration constant. I'm not going to write that. Okay, this is the second formula. F of x is there, power a f of x jotege f dash of x multiply agidre, then it is f of x whole to the power n plus 1. So our question is integration from 1 to 5. Okay. Integration from 1 to 5 log x by x dx. Okay. So just observe, I'll just rewrite this log x into 1 by x anta baribodalva. Okay. Now observe, this is your f of x. Then I differentiate madare en barutte 1 by x. So e formula the prakara idya, and n value is 1. N value is 1. F of x whole to the power n idella, n value is 1. Therefore, this will become f of x whole to the power n plus 1. So log x whole to the power n plus 1. N is 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2 divided by 1 plus 1. 2. This is the formula. Apply the upper limit and lower limit. Okay. So it will become log 5 the whole square divided by 2 minus log 1 the whole square by 2. Upper limit minus lower limit. Log 1 is 0. So this entire thing will become 0. This goes. Therefore, the answer is log 5 the whole square divided by 2. This is the answer. So the formula that we used was, remember this, we're going to use this a lot. F of x into f dash of x. F of x iddu jotege f dash of x multiply agidre then it is equal to f of x power n iratto plus 1 divided by plus 1. Okay, this is the formula. Second formula that we used it. So you can write it down somewhere if you wish. However, it is in the PDF. Okay, but remember the logics. Next, let's go to the next one. Integration minus pi by 4 to pi by 4 tan square x. What will be the integration of this? This you can do it very easily. Please do it. This you can do it easily. Solve it and give me the answer. Integration of tan square x. Tan square x direct ag madakagala. So convert it and solve it. Anyone got the answer? Integration of tan square x. No one? Okay, we'll do that. So identities ge convert madakagata nodಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So integration minus pi by 4 to pi by 4 tan square x dx. Okay, you can also use the rule. If minus a to a f of x dx. This is the formula, I give it. Okay. You can use that now or directly also you can do it, no issues. Minus a to a f of x dx. That will be equal to 2 times 0 to a f of x dx if f is even. If f is even, Andre, I'll write it here. If f of x is even, Andre f of x is even, Andre f of minus x should be equal to f of x. And it will be equal to 0 if f is odd. If f is even function, then it is 2 times. If f is odd, this you would have used in the theory class itself. Okay, directly also you can do it, no issues. So you can write this as 2 times 0 to pi by 4 tan square x. Because tan square x is an even function. Okay, that is why you can write like this. Okay, 2 times 0 to pi by 4 tan square can be written as secant square minus 1 using the formula. Okay, so 2 times, so 0 to pi secant square x dx, you can split it, minus 0 to pi by 4 dx. So you will get what? 2 as it is. What is integration of secant square x? Integration of secant square x. What should you differentiate to get secant square x? Tan x na differentiate madre secant square x baruttalla. So integration of secant square x tan x. Tan x, the limit is from pi by 4 to 0 minus this one. Integration of 1 is x, pi by 4 to 0. Okay. So we have done that. This 2 belongs to the entire thing. So if you substitute the upper limit and lower limit, it will become 2 times tan pi by 4 is 1 minus tan 0 is 0. You will get that minus pi by 4 minus 0. Okay. So what do you get? 2 into 1 minus 0 is 1 minus pi by 4. We'll get it as minus pi by 4. Multiply it. 2 minus pi by 2. That will be the answer. Okay, converted into the known thing, tan square na secant square minus 1 anta ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, so that you can integrate it. So the answer will be option B, minus pi by 2 plus 2. minus pi by 2 plus 2. ಅದನ್ನು ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ನಾವು 2 minus pi by 2 ಅಂತ ಇದೆ, ಅದನ್ನೇ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ minus pi by 2 plus 2 ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Okay. Fourth one is very easy. They have already given you the value of the integral. Integral of 1 by a plus b cos x. ಅದರದ್ದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. I mean, ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅವರೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 1 divided by root of a square minus b square cos inverse of b plus a cos x by a plus b cos x. ಅದ್ರ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅವರೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಲಿಮಿಟ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ದ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್, upper limit is pi, lower limit is 0. If you apply the limits, what will be the answer? Please apply the limits and give me the answer. Upper limit is pi, lower limit is 0. So limits apply ಮಾಡಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. So upper limit is pi. First pi apply ಮಾಡಿ. Then lower limit is 0. I'm sorry, I'll share the screen again. So first pi haki, upper limit is pi. So cos, so I'll just annotate. So upper limit ಇಲ್ಲಿ pi ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ cos pi is minus 1. So b minus a ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ a minus b ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, b minus a minus b ಎರಡು ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಇದೆ. So ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you get minus 1. Cos inverse of minus 1 is pi minus cos inverse 1. Cos inverse of minus 1. Cos inverse of minus
B.
Yeah, option B is correct. Cos inverse of minus 1 will become pi minus cos inverse 1. So pi minus cos inverse 1 is 0. So ನಿಮಗೆ pi ಮಾತ್ರ ಉಳ್ಕೊಂತು. Denominator ಅಲ್ಲಿ root of a square minus b square ಇಷ್ಟು ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆ upper limit ಗೆ. Lower limit ಗೆ x0 ಕಡೆ 0 ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. Cos 0 is 1. Sorry, cos 0 1. Yeah, cos 0 1, again cos 0 1. Numerator will become b plus a, denominator, I'm talking about this. Numerator will become b plus a, denominator will also become b plus a. Both cancel 1. So cos inverse 1 ಏನು 0. So 0 into anything is 0. So lower limit apply ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ 0 ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ upper limit apply ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ you get pi divided by root of a square minus b square. Therefore option is B. You have to just substitute the upper limits and lower limits. Answer ಅವರೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. For this, in place of x, you have to put the upper limit and lower limit. That's it. Okay. Let's go to the next question then. Integration 0 to 2 modulus 1 minus x dx is equal to what? Okay. So just observe. I hope all these formulas are in the PDF itself, but you have to know this. Minus a to a f of x dx. ಈ ತರ ಇದ್ದಾಗಲ್ಲ minus a to a ಇದ್ದಾಗಲ್ಲ ಈ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು. That is the hint. Okay, minus a to a. If you have got this type of integrals, check f of x even ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ you will get this. F of x ಏನಾದರೂ ಆಡ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ 0. You can do that. This is their very important formulas. The formulas are in the PDF also, but okay. See, first you have to know the definition of mod x. Mod x is defined as x for x greater than or equal to 0. It is defined as minus x for x less than 1. Okay. So that is how it is defined. So our question is, first let's check 1 minus x alva, modulus of 1 minus x. So according to this question, it will become 1 minus x if 1 minus x is greater than or equal to 0. Solve this, you get x is less than or equal to 1 anta agutte. Whenever x is less than or equal to 1. So once you solve this, x is less than or equal to 1, then it will become this. Then it will become minus of 1 minus x. ಅಥವಾ ಇದನ್ನ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಬರ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, minus of 1 minus x ಅನ್ನೋ ಬದಲು it will become x minus 1 if 1 minus x is less than 0 x ನ ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ಕಳಿಸಿ x greater than 1 ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ. ಸೇಮ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲಸ್ x ಇದೆ. Therefore it will become x if x is greater than or equal to 0. ಇವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇರೋದು ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲಸ್ ಆಫ್ 1 minus x. ಇದು 1 minus x ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವಾಗ 1 minus x is greater than or equal to 0. Minus x ನ ಆ ಸೈಡ್ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ರೆ 1 is greater than or equal to x. ಅದನ್ನ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬರೀಬಹುದು, x is less than or equal to 1. Okay. Next, it will become minus of 1 minus x if 1 minus x is less than 0. So x na set kalsire 1 less than x barutta. I can write it as x greater than 1. That's what I've written. Minus of 1 minus x. Minus into 1 is minus 1. Minus into minus is plus. Minus 1 plus x na x minus 1 anta baribodu. So you have to know this. Okay. So using the definition, we have taken this. Okay. Modulus x is, it will become 1 minus x if x is less than or equal to 1. Greater than 1 iddagalla it is x minus 1. Okay. Our question is integral of mod of 1 minus x dx. It is from 0 to 2. I can split this alva. I hope you guys know. I can write it as 0 to 1 modulus of 1 minus x dx. 1 to 2 modulus of 1 minus x dx. I have split it. So between the interval 0 to 1, so less than or equal to 1 alla iddaga enagutte idu 1 minus x agutte. So integral 0 to 1, it will become 1 minus x dx plus 1 to 2 greater than 1 iddagala x minus 1 agutte. So ee interval alli it will become x minus 1 dx. Now we have to integrate it. That's it. So integration of 1 is x minus integration of x is x square by 2. So the limit will be 0 to 1 plus integration of x is x square by 2 minus x. This is from 2 to 1. Now apply the upper limits and lower limits. So I'll apply the upper limit. 1 minus 1 square is 1 barutte. 1 minus 1 by 2 barutte. Upper limit hakadre. Minus lower limit hakadre idukku 0 barutte, idukku 0 barutte. So you can eliminate it. Lower limit bitbidi. So 1 minus half is to half barutte. So idikke upper limit lower limit eradu hakadre half bantu. Plus for this you put the upper limit 2 square by 2. 2 square by 2 is 2 itself. Minus 2. So 2 minus 2 0 ಆಯ್ತು. So illige 2 ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ 2 square by 2 that is 2. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ 2. 2 minus 2 0. So upper limit ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ 0 ಬಂತು. Okay. Minus. Now let's put the lower limit. 1 by 2 minus 1. Okay. 1 by 2 minus 1 is minus half. Okay, aache one negative there. Minus into minus is plus. So half plus half, that will be equal to 1. So the answer is 1. So I repeat it. First modulus ge define madkobeku. Okay, you have to change it. That is, it will become 1 minus x in this range. X is less than or equal to 1. So 0 to 1, it will become 1 minus x. 1 to 2, it will become the negative. So x minus 1. Integrated and put the upper limits and lower limits. That's the answer. Okay, let's go to the next one then. Sixth one, integration f 0 to pi by 3, integral of 0 to pi by 3 cos x by 3 plus 4 sin x is equal to k log e 3 plus 2 root 3 by 3. Then what is the value of k? First ನೀವು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, integrate ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Cos x by 3 plus 4 sin x. This I hope you can do it on your own. So it is 0 to pi by 3 cos x by 3 plus 4 sin x dx. ಇದನ್ನ integrate ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ compare ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ k value ಏನಂತ. So another important formula, integration of f dash of x by f of x. ಅಂತ ಇದ್ರೆ what will be the integral of this? In theory class itself you would have done it. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದ್ರೆ f dash of x into f of x already ಆಯ್ತು, ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. f of x whole to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. ಅದು multiplication. f dash of x ಮತ್ತೆ f of x multiplication ಇದ್ರೆ, ಇವಾಗ f dash of x divided by f of x ಅಂತ ಇದ್ರೆ what will be the formula for this? You have used this in theory class if I am not wrong. F dash of x divided by f of x.
Log f of x.
Very good. So it is log of f of x plus integration constant bರುತ್ತೆ. I'm not going to write it. So observe ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಮ f of x ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಇರೋದು ಬರೋದು, ಕೆಳಗಿರೋದನ್ನ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಆ ತರ ಇದ್ರೆ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಕೆಳಗಿರೋದೇನು f of x ನ ನಾವು 3 + 4 sin x ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ f dash of x ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, 3 ನ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 0, 4 sin x ನ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 4 cos x ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು 4 cos x ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಬಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀ cos x ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಐ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಬೈ 4. So you can do that. You can multiply and divide. Okay. The constants you can multiply and divide. No issues. So 4 multiply ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 4 ನ ಹೊರಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡೆ. So now f of x ನ differentiate ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ numerator ಬಂತಾ ಬಂತು. Therefore this can be written as 1/4 log of f of x. F of x is this 3 + 4 sin x. The limit is pi/3 to 0. Okay. So denominator na differentiate ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ numerator ಬಂತು. Okay. 1/4. Let's put the upper limit. Upper limit is what? Log 3 + 4 pi/3. Sin pi/3 ಅಂದ್ರೆ sin 60. That is √3/2. Okay. This is for upper limit minus lower limit. Lower limit will become minus log of 3 + 4. Sin 0 is 0. So 0 ಬರುತ್ತೆ 3. Okay, let's keep like this. 1/4 log, take LCM. This 3 can become 3/1. Take LCM, it will become 6 + 4 √3 divided by 2 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Numerator ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಕಾಮನ್ ತಗೋತೀನಿ. 2 ಕಾಮನ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 2 times 3 + 2 √3 divided by 2. 2 gets cancelled. Minus log 3. I've already given this log a minus log b can be written as log of a/b. So I can write this as 1/4 log a minus log b ante ide. So log of a/b, that is 3 + 2 √3 divided by, that is my a and this is b. Okay, this is exactly like the question. Okay, so compare ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ನ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ, k into log of 3 + 2 √3/3. ನಮಗೂ ಅದೇ ತರ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? So I'll just write what is given. In the question it was given like this. ಅದನ್ನ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ತರ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. By comparing what is the value of k? The value of k is 1/4. I hope that's clear. So to find the value of that, we have to do it. We just integrated and ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ f dash of x by f of x. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ನ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ then the answer will be log of f of x. So let's go to the next question. Integral 1/e to e modulus of log x dx is equal to what? Okay. So okay, see here the question is integral 1/e to e modulus of log x dx. Okay, that is the question. Okay, again I'm going to split this. I'm going to split this as 1/e to 1 modulus of log x dx plus 1 to e modulus of log x dx. I hope you know the thing. Okay, log x, so log x the value negative ಬರೋದು ನಿಮಗೆ when x is less than 0. When x is less than 0 it will become negative. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 0 to less than 1, less than 1 and greater than 0. Okay, so 0 between 0 to 1 range ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ log the negative value ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, and 1 greater ಇದ್ರೆ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನೇ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. So modulus x definition ಏನು, it will become x, modulus x will become x if x is greater than 0 or equal to 0, and it will become negative x if x is less than 0. Usually modulus x ಏನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲಸ್ ಆಫ್ -5 ಅಂತ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ 5 ಅಂತ ಬರಿತೀವಿ. ಯಾಕೆ? ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ಡೆಫಿನಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲಸ್ ಆಫ್ -5 is minus of -5. using this ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲಸ್ x minus x ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಯಾವಾಗ x is less than 0. my x is less than 0, therefore modulus of this x will be minus of x. Minus of x is this, minus into minus 5. actually ಹಂಗೆ ಆಗೋದು. I repeated here, modulus of x ನ minus x ಅಂತ ಬರೀತೀವಿ ಯಾವಾಗ x ಏನಾದ್ರೂ 0 ಗಿನ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದ್ರೆ. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲಸ್ ಆಫ್ -5 ತಗೋತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕು? ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಫ್ x ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? x ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ? -5. ಸೊ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇಂಟು ಮೈನಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೈ ಮಾಡ್ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇದ್ರು ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನೀವೇ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅನಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. 1/e to 1 ಈ ರೇಂಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಗ್ ಬಂದು ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ 1/e is what? less than 1. okay, so ಈ ರೇಂಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಲಾಗ್ x. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ ತಾನೇ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲಸ್ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಲಾಗ್ x ಈ ರೇಂಜ್ 1 to 1/e ರೇಂಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ರೇಂಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಅ ಮೈನಸ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್. ಸೊ ಮೈನಸ್ ಲಾಗ್ x in this range it is positive. so 1 to e log x dx. now you have to integrate it. okay, minus ನಾಚೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. 1/e to 1 log x dx plus 1 to e log x dx. what is the integration of log x? log x ನ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 1/x ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ log x ಬರುತ್ತೆ? I guess definitely they would have done this integration by parts. I'll give that formula after this problem. Integration by parts. Tell me what is the rule? Suppose you got integral of u dot v dx. Suppose if this is your first function and this is your second function. Remember, first function into integral of second function minus integral of differentiation of first function into integral of second function. ಇದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ರೂಲ್ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಐಲೇಟ್ ರೂಲ್ ಅಂತ. ಇದ್ರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ದಿ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಎರಡು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕಂತ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಆರ್ಡರ್. ಐ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ inverse trigonometry functions, L for logarithmic, A for algebra, and T for trigonometry, and E for exponents. I hope this rule is in your textbook itself. You can verify it. Okay. Using that rule, log x direct agi namge ಏನು ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ. Using that rule, you have to do it. ಇದು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Integration of log x will be x log x minus x. So you have to remember this integration of log x, very important. Many times integration of log x barutte. Integration of log x is x log x minus x. So this will become x log x minus x from 1 to 1/e to 1 plus adhe tara x log x minus x. okay, now substitute the upper limit. So upper limit hakadre nodi log 1 0. so this entire thing will become 0. forget it. minus 1 0 minus 1 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. minus lower limit log of this is 1/e log of 1/e yeah, that's it. upper limit minus okay minus x ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, minus 1/e. for the first problem upper limit ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ first 1 ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ log 1 is 0, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ 1 ಉಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. so this is your upper limit minus lower limit ಗೆ 1/e ಹಾಕ್ತೆ, log of 1/e minus x ಇರೋ ಕಡೆ 1/e. first let's simplify this. 0 minus 1 is minus 1 minus within the bracket log of 1/e is minus 1. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ log a by b ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ log 1 minus log e ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. log 1 is 0 minus log e is 1 minus 1 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. so this entire thing will give you minus 1. okay, so 1/e as it is into minus 1 minus 1/e. let's simplify this. Minus 1 minus 1 by e minus 1 by e minus 2 by e varutte. So you can simplify it. It will become minus 1 plus 2 by e. That will be the for the first one. First one is upper limit and lower limit. Similarly, if you do it for the second one, let's put it log e 1 na e irutte. So log e 1, okay, minus idu key hakana. So illu ide 0 aitu. Complete thing upper limit hakare 0 varutte nimige. Minus lower limit hakana. Log 1 is 0. Log 1 is 0. Forget it, 0. Minus, for this if you put 1, you get 1. So ache one minus ide, ill one minus ide. So you will get plus 1. So total idike final answer ಏನು ಬಂತು plus 1. Plus 1. So minus 1 plus 1 gets cancelled. 2 by e is the answer. So it's very simple. E range ali 1 by e to e. You can split it. 1 by e to 1, 1 to e. That you have to know it. Because log ali negative ಯಾವಾಗ ಬರುತ್ತೆ 1 ಗಿನ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ negative ಬರುತ್ತೆ. That is how we'll get to know how to split this. ಯಾವ values ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ negative ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. So 1 by e to 1, you will get negative. So modulus ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ minus ಹಾಕೋಬೇಕು. ಈ values ಇದ್ದಾಗ negative ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, so minus ಹಾಕೋಬೇಕು. Minus log x. So 1 to e you will get positive itself. So log x ಅಂತಾನೆ ತಗೊಂಡು differentiate. I mean integrated, you will get the answer. So integration of log x is x log x minus x or x of log x minus 1. However you wish, you can do. Okay, that is 7th one. And 8th one is a standard rule. You have to remember it. Okay. The answer will be pi to the power of pi by 2 to the power of n plus 1. The standard rule is somewhere here. See 3. If f of m comma n is equal to 0 to pi by 2 cos power mx cos nx dx. So the standard rule is here. Just remember this rule. Okay, it is based on standard rule. You do not work. If you remember such standard rules, you get it. Okay. So let's go to the 9th one. 9th one is very easy. I'll give you a hint. Nimಗೊಂdu hint ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. And ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ formula ದಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ ಅದು. ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು we have solved, I mean we have used only 4 to 5 different formulas. So it is one of the formula. Just try it. The formula which I gave now. Okay, I'll help you out. Listen, I've given you this formula. F of x whole power n into f.
Sir, pi cube by 24.
Pi cube by 24. Yeah, very good. Very good. That's correct. So integral e tara idre. Then you can write it as f of x whole to the power of n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. I gave you this formula. Just observe. Sin inverse x is there. Then differentiate madre 1 by root of 1 minus x square. So idanna navu actually it is like this. Sin inverse x the whole square into 1 by root of 1 minus x square dx. So ee reeti ide. So this is your f of x. This is your f dash of x. Therefore, it can be written as f of x whole to the power of n plus 1. So sine inverse of x, n plus 1 under 2 plus 1, 3 divided by 3. Now apply the upper limit and the lower limit. Pi by 2, 0. Okay. This is pi by 2 and 0. Sorry, 0 to 1 is the limit. It's not pi by 2. Yeah, it is 0 to 1. So 1 apply manana. Sine inverse of 1 is pi by 2. Pi by 2 the whole cube divided by 3 minus sine inverse of 0 is 0. 0 by anything is 0. So bit pudana. Pi by 2 the whole cube is pi cube by 8 by 3 the reciprocal madare 1 by 3. So pi cube by 24. That's the answer. So remember, this is very, very important. F of x is there multiplied by f dash of x. F of x that power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. So that is the formula that we used for this one. Let's go to the next one. 0 to pi by 2, integral of sine x by 1 plus cos square x. Zero to pi by 2 sine x by 1 plus cos square x dx. This is also very, very easy one. You can do it on your own. These are very, very simple questions. Integral 0 to pi by 2 sine x by 1 plus cos square x. Again, 11th one, 12th one, all those are very, very easy. Please do the 10th one, make it fast. Integral 0 to pi by 2. Sin x divided by 1 plus cos square x dx. Still you didn't get it?
I think pi by 4, sir.
Pi by 4. No, I don't think so. Maybe pi by 4. How did you get it? Tell me, what is the step that you used?
Sir, put cos x is equal to t.
Cos x is equal to t. Then you will get it correctly. Okay, let's check it out. whether it's pi by 4. Put cos x is equal to t. Okay, therefore you get minus sin x dx is equal to dt. Therefore sin x dx is equal to minus dt. Okay, integral will also change. If x is 0, cos 0 will become 1. So t will become 1. X is 0 implies t is 1. X is pi by 2, t will become 0. So it will become 1 to 0 minus dt. Sin x dx is minus dt divided by 1 plus t square. So ಇದನ್ನು change ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ 0 to 1 ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ 1 divided by 1 plus t square into dt. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ integral change ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ upper limit and lower limit, if you reverse it, you will get minus. Already minus is minus into minus plus. This is very easy. Integral 0 to 1, 1 divided by 1 plus t square. This is equal to what? This is easy. Formula tan inverse x is tan inverse of t 1 to 0. So tan inverse 1 andre pi by 4 minus tan inverse 0 is 0. Yeah. Then pi by 4 minus 0 is pi by 4. It's easy. So it is by substitution, such questions. And then there are other questions like this. A plus b sin x athwa a plus b cos x athwa 1 divided by a sin x plus b cos x. Idikala substitution. Remember this types. These types you remember it. For this substitution, you should give it as tan x by 2 is equal to t. Tan x by 2 is equal to t. This is the substitution that you have to give. Sin x cos x idiyala. Sin x will become 2t by 1 plus t square. Cos x will become 1 minus t square by 1 plus t square. Okay, remember this. A plus b sin x, a plus b cos x, a sin x plus b cos x. Tan x by 2 substitution. For such things, you can give cos x kotre sin x dx barutte annadu gottagavadu. Okay, let's go to the next one. 11, 12, 13, almost all the problems are easy. 11th one is the same formula. 9th one madadwala ade tara. 11th one. 1 plus 2 tan x na differentiate madi. You get 2 secant square x. So andre it is in the form of f of x whole to the power n into f dash of x. So aa reeti ide. So solve it and tell me the answer. Zero to pi by 4, 1 plus, or it is 1 plus 2 tan x, the whole cube, secant square x dx. Same thing, same formula. Integration of f of x, integration of f of x whole to the power n into f dash of x dx. It is f of x whole to the power of n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. If you observe, 1 plus 2 tan x is our f of x. Adana differentiate madre, you get 2 secant square x anta barutte. So li 2 matra illa, so multiply and divide madkobodu. So therefore this you can write it as half f of x whole to the power n plus 1. F of x andre 1 plus 2 tan x whole to the power 3 there. So 3 plus 1 is 4 divided by 4. Upper limit and lower limit, pi by 4 and 0. So lower limit 0, upper limit pi by 4 akare, tan pi by 4 is 1. 1 into 2 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 by 4 barutte. So 1 by 2, upper limit akare 3 by 4 minus lower limit. Tan 0 is 0, 1 plus 0 is 1, 1 by 4 barutte. So 3 minus 1 is 2 by 4. 2 by 4 is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, which will become 1 by 4. That's it. So most of the places we have used this formula. Okay, f of x irveku, ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆನೆ f dash of x multiply ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು. So f of x ಏನಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅದ್ರ power plus 1, same thing in the denominator. So next one, we'll go to the next one. E power sin x cos x into dx. Okay, I'll give you a few more formulas of this type. Read on these formulas. If it is like this, integral of e power f of x into f dash of x dx anta idre, then it is e power f of x plus c barutte. Okay, I'm not going to write all those. Okay, you have to know that. Next, similarly, one second. Then if it is like this, integral of e power x ಇದೆ f of x plus f dash of x dx. If you have got like this, then it will be equal to e power x f of x, e power x into f of x. Third one, same thing. If it is like this, e power mx into m times f of x plus f dash of x dx, that will be equal to e power mx into f of x. These formulas might not be there, so I'm going to give that. Yeah, so these are enough. So our question was integral from 0 to pi by 2 e power sin x cos x dx. You observe madidre, this is our f of x. F of x na differentiate madidre f dash of x illide. Therefore, using that formula, I can write it as e power sin x. That will be the formula. So pi by 2 to 0. So sin pi by 2 is 1 minus e to the power. Sin 0 is 0. So e to the power 0. E to the power 1 is e to the power 0 is 1. Therefore, it is e minus 1. So we have used the first formula. E power n function is a function differentiate ಮಾಡಿರೋದು, I mean its derivative should be multiplied. So observe ಮಾಡಿ, sin x na differentiate ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ cos x. F of x is f dash of x. Therefore, I can write like this. Then applying the upper limit and lower limit. So it is e minus 1, option D. 0 to pi by 4, 1 divided by 1 plus sin x. Try out this. 0 to pi by 4, 1 divided by 1 plus sin x. I'll give you a hint also. Rationalize madi, you can do it quickly. Rationalize the denominator, you can do it quickly. This is the question. Try to rationalize it. Sorry, 1 divided by 1 plus sin x. Rationalize ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ numeratorly 1 minus sin x, denominatorly 1 minus sin square x ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Because denominator will become a plus b into a minus b. So a square minus b square. Okay. 0 to pi by 4, 1 minus sin x. 1 minus sin square x can be written as cos square x dx. Now you can split it. 0 to pi by 4, 1 by cos square x minus sin x by cos square x. Okay, into dx. This you can write it as 0 to pi by 4. 1 by cos square x is secant square x minus sin by cos is tan. ಇನ್ನ ಒಂದು cos ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆ, ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ secant ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Tan x secant x dx. So split it and integrate it. Integration of secant square is tan x. So tan x, the limit will be from pi by 4, 0 to pi by 4 minus integration of secant x tan x. Integration of secant x tan x is what?
Secant x.
Secant x. So it will be secant x 0 to pi by 4. So tan pi by 4 1, tan 0 0 minus secant pi by 4 is root 2 minus secant 0 is 1, because cos 0 is 1, reciprocal of that is also 1. So 1 minus root 2, minus into minus will become plus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 minus root 2. Okay, that will be the answer. If you have got 1 plus sin x, 1 plus cos x in the denominator like this, go with rationalization. So option B, actually, root 2 into root 2 will become 2. Root 2 into 1 will become root 2. So it is 2 minus root 2 alva. So option B, better simplify madi. Option B is the answer. Let's go to the next one. 0 to pi by 2 sin x plus cos x divided by root of 1 plus sin 2x. This is very, very easy. It seems very lengthy. It's easy. So just observe and stop sharing. Actually, denominator is a formula. Okay, 0 to pi by 2 sin x plus cos x root of ಈ 1 ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು sin square x plus cos square x ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, because sin square x plus cos square x is 1 and sin 2x can be written as 2 sin x cos x. Okay, now this is looking like the formula a square plus b square plus 2ab, a square plus b square plus 2ab formula ತರ ಇದೆ. So 0 to pi by 2 sin x plus cos x root of a plus b whole square. So sin x plus cos x the whole square dx. Square and root gets cancelled. So denominator bantu sin x plus cos x, numerator sin x plus cos x, both gets cancelled. 0 to pi by 2 1 dx. Integration of 1 is x.
Sir, answer is 2.
Pi by 2 to 0. Okay. So if you apply the limits, it will be pi by 2. That will be the answer. So remember, 1 plus sin 2x is nothing but sin x plus cos x the whole square. 1 minus sin 2x anta idre, it is sin x minus cos x the whole square. Okay, 1 plus sin 2x is nothing but sin x plus cos x the whole square. 1 minus anta idre, sin x minus cos x the whole square. So let's go to the next one. Sin inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square. Sin inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square. This is a formula. I've given an inverse trigonometry. You have to remember it. 2 tan inverse x. In terms of sin, cos, everything I have given it. So it is given as sin inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square. This is the formula. So integration kotirado sin inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square anta kelirado. So this I can write it as 2 tan inverse x dx. Okay. 2 outside, integration of tan inverse x. So tan inverse x ಗೆ integration ಇಲ್ಲ, you have to do it by parts. Okay, tan inverse x na ನಾವು 2 tan inverse x can be written as tan inverse x into 1. Okay, dx. Then you apply UV rule, you will get the answer for this. Once you get the answer, I've stopped it here. Do it from here. The limit is, what is the upper limit and the lower limit? 0 to 1. 0 to 1. See, I use the isolate rule. Isolate rule use ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ first ಬರೋದೇ inverse. So inverse, this is inverse. That is your first function. One is an algebra. That will become your second function. So use the rule. What is first function? I'll give it like this. Integration of 1 into 2 dx. First function, second function. That is first function into integration of second function dx minus integral of differentiation of first function into integral of second function dx. The entire thing dx. That's the formula. So our formula prakara nodidre tan inverse x into 1 anta irodu. So your first function is tan inverse x. Integral of second function. Integral of second function is integral of 1 dx alva. Integral of 1 dx is x minus differentiation of first function 1 by 1 plus x square. Okay. Integration of second function is x. So x nil ಬರೀತೀನಿ x dx. So integral of x by 1 plus x square. So ನೀವು observe ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ denominator and differentiate ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ numerator ಬರುತ್ತೆ. But only thing is you don't have 2. So multiply and divide ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀನಿ. So it will become tan inverse x, x tan inverse x minus 1 by 2 log of 1 plus x square. Denominator and differentiate ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ numerator ಬರ್ತಿದೆ. Okay. So for this, you apply the limit, that is from 0 to 1. So if you apply 1 here, tan inverse 1 is pi by 4. So pi by 4 ಬರುತ್ತೆ minus log 2 1 by 2 log 2. This is for upper limit minus lower limit tan inverse 0 0. So it complete 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ x ಗೆ 0 ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ 0, log 1 ಬರುತ್ತೆ, log 1 is 0, the entire thing goes. So the thing itself goes. So pi by 4 minus half log 2, or half this m log n ಇದನ್ನ log to the power of log n to the power of m ಅಂತ ಬರಿಬಹುದು. So using that, this can be less log 2 to the power 1 by 2. 2 to the power 1 by 2 is nothing but root 2. So pi by 4 minus log root 2 irbeku, or pi by 4 minus half log 2. Pi by 4. Okay. Outside we just did this alva. ಈ tan inverse ನ ಮಾತ್ರ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು 2 ಇತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ಆ 2 ನ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆ 2 ಆಚೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ this will become pi by 2, this gets cancelled. So pi by 2 minus log 2. So you can just observe, we just use the inverse trigonometry formula and we used UV rule, that is the product rule. This is also easy one. I integration in is given, and in is also equal to n minus 1 by n n minus 2. I2 ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ, so I2 ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ n ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಹಾಕಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ. I'll annotate it. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ for this one ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ n ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಹಾಕಿ, ಅವಾಗ 2 minus 1 is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. ಇದು 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ 2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 1 by 2 I ನಾಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ 2 minus 2 is 0 ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ I ನಾಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. I ನಾಟ್ ನ ಇದನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. n ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ 0 ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ sin to the power 0, sin to the power 0 is 1 ಅಲ್ವಾ, sin x to the power 0 is 1 ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ 1 is x. ಸೊ x ಗೆ ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಲೋಯರ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ pi by 2 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಚೆ 1/2 ಇತ್ತು. This you had got it as 1/2. ಇಲ್ಲಿ I0 ಇತ್ತು. I0 ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು pi by 2 ಬಂತು. So 1/2 into pi by 2 is pi by 4. That will be the answer. So let me tell it again if it's not understood. So as you can see in this formula, you want I2 alva. So n jagdal 2 haki. So here you put 2. If you put 2 minus 1 agate numerator. Denominator is 2. So 1/2 aita. This is 1/2. Now here if you put 2, here if you put 2 minus 2 is 0. I0 barate. I0 calculate madre pi by 2 barate. So this is 1/2. This is pi by 2. Multiply it. It will become pi by 4. That's the answer. Same type for the next one. Okay. Same type for the next one. They have given you this. Alva. You want tan to the power of n plus 1x plus tan to the power of n minus 1. So ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ n ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ n plus 1 ಹಾಕಿ. n ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ n plus 1 ಹಾಕಿ, then you will get this. n ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ n plus 1 ಹಾಕಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣನೇ you will get it. ಅವಾಗ I n plus 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, I n minus 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. That is nothing but these. So ಅವಾಗ n ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ n plus 1 ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. n plus 1 minus 1 will become n. So the answer will be option B. Simple. In this, you have to just replace n by n plus 1. Then you will get the answer. 17th one is similar to the 16th one. Okay, 0 to pi cos square x cos x. Okay, there is a formula for this also. Listen. For this also we can give a formula. One more formula that we are going to use. Most of the things will be formula. Lengthy in definite integral or indefinite integral. It will be indefinite itself. Definite kotreno, very simple. Nimige limits kodlilla ankoli, upper limit, lower limit kodlilla. They're asking you, I mean, indefinite integral is the question. Simple optionally, 4 option irutte. 4 option yadadru ondana differentiate madre, you should get the question. You can do it the other way. Okay. So it will mostly be indefinite integral. So here the question is e power cos square x cos x dx 0 to pi. There is a formula 0 to a f of x dx will become 2 times 0 to a f of x dx if f of a minus x is equal to f of x. It will become 0 if f of a minus x is minus f of x. This is a formula. 0 to a f of x dx. Okay, ನೀವು x ನ ತೆಗೆದುಬಿಟ್ಟು a minus 0, a minus x. Okay, f of a minus x ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ f of x ಬಂದ್ರೆ okay. Otherwise, it is minus f of x ಬಂದ್ರೆ then it will be 0. Okay, that is the formula. So if you observe using that formula, if you put x na tagbiಟ್ಟು pi minus x ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ, cos of pi minus theta, it is minus cos theta. So minus cos square x ಬರುತ್ತೆ, minus cos x the whole square. ಇಲ್ಲಿ cos of pi minus x is minus cos x. So ಇದು ಹೆಂಗಿದ್ರು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. Cos square x cos x. So f of pi minus x ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಬಂತು, f of x ಬಂತು, minus f of x ಬಂತು. Therefore this integral should give you 0 using that formula. ನಿಮಗೆ plus f of x ಬಂದಿದೆ, then it will be double of this. But you got it as minus f of x, therefore it is 0. Let's go to the next one. Next one, 19th one is very, very easy. Just observe. I'll just annotate. ಇಲ್ಲಿ tan inverse of x by x square plus 1, tan inverse of x square plus 1 by x ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಆಗಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ x square plus 1 by x ನ ಉಲ್ಟಾ x by x square plus 1 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇದು cot inverse ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. You know the formula, right? Tan inverse x is also equal to cot inverse of 1 by x. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ tan inverse of x square plus 1 by x ನ ಇದನ್ನ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ cot inverse ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬಹುದು. So tan inverse of x by x square plus 1 plus cot inverse of x by x square plus 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Tan inverse x, tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is pi by 2. Pi by 2 ನ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ pi by 2 x ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Apply the limits, you will get it as 4 into pi by 2. 4 into pi by 2 is 2 pi. So option will be 2 pi. So ಇದನ್ನ just ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ. ಇದನ್ನ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ tan inverse ಇರೋದು cot inverse ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So tan inverse plus cot inverse is pi by 2. So pi by 2 easily you can integrate it. So I'll leave that to you. Next one. I1 is equal to integral from e to e square I1 is equal to integral e to e square dx by log x. I2 is equal to 1 to 2 e power x by x dx. So this is the two integral. Iveru equal idea alva anta check madbeku. They are actually equal. You just substitute. By substitution we can do that. I'm going to put in the first integral, put log x equal to t. Therefore x will become e power t. Okay, that keep it this aside. X will become e power t. Differentiated 1 by x dx is equal to dt. Therefore dx will become x into dt. X na enanta baribodu e power t anta baribodu. Log x is equal to t andre x will become e power t. Ili base e irattalva, so e raised to this will become x. It is like that. Okay, so dx is equal to e power t dt. Now let's substitute in I1. So I1 is e to e square. Idu change agattalva. So when x is equal to e adaga, so base and this are same. So log e to e will become 1. T will become 1. T will become 1. When x is e square, t will become 2. E square hakare 2 e set barutte. Log m power n, log m whole to the power n can be, log m to the power n can be n log n. So nimage log e square barutte, adanna 2 log e anta baribodu. Log e value is 1. So we'll be ending with 2. So got t is, when x is e, t is 1. When x is e square, t is 2. Dx is e power t dt divided by log x andreno t. It is exactly like this, isn't it? Doesn't matter, really x is both t both, but the final answer will be same. Both are same. I1 when you gave substitution, both became same. So I1 is equal to I2. That's the answer. Okay, this is again another formula. Okay, 21st one. Formula illeno solve ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. I'll give you the formula once again. Okay, what was the question? Yeah. For this question, this is the formula. Let's stop sharing and give you the formula. 0 to 2a f of x divided by f of x plus f of 2a minus x. That will be equal to a. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲೇನಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅರ್ಧ. 2a ಅಂದ್ರೆ a. Suppose a ಅಂತ ಇದ್ರೆ a by 2. This is the formula. Okay, so this is one of the formula which you are going to use. There's also another formula. For the next problem, we needed integral 0 to a dx divided by 1 to the 1 plus e f of x. That will be equal to a by 2 if f of a minus x is equal to minus f of x. For the next problem, we need this. Directly also we can do it, no issues. Okay. So for this question, 21st one, f of x by f of x plus f of 2a minus x. That will be equal to a. You have to remember the formula. Suppose you are not able to remember the formula, I'll derive it and show you how you got this as a. It's very simple. This formula is 0 to a f of x dx. That is also equal to 0 to a f of a minus x dx. Okay, 0 to a f of x dx is same as 0 to a f of a minus x dx. So our formula use madkondo this 0 to 2a. Okay, illi I'll replace by this. So f of 2 minus x divided by x0 kadella 2a minus x. Here x0 kadella ಏನು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು a minus x to ಹಾಕೋಬಹುದು. That is the rule of this. x0 kadella a minus x. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ a ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ 2a ಇದೆ. So x0 kadella 2a minus x. So x0 kadella 2a minus x ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ 2a minus 2a minus x will become x dx. If you take this as I, okay, this is also I, isn't it? So ಈ I ನನೇ ಈ ತರ ಬರಿಬಹುದು ಅಂತಾನೆ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? You just add both this I and this I. If you add it, you get 2I. Observe 0 to 2a. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ f of x divided by f of x plus f of 2a minus x plus ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ f of 2 minus x divided by f of x plus f of 2a minus x. Observe both the denominators are same, so I can add the numerator f of x plus f of 2a minus x divided by f of x plus f of 2a minus x. Okay, both gets cancelled, it is 1. So 0 to a 1 dx. So if you do it, it will become 2a minus 0, that is 2a. So 2I is equal to 2a, therefore I will become equal to a. That is how the derivation. Andre 0 to a ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. f of x dx ಅಂತ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ 0 to a f of a minus x ಅಂತಾನೂ ಬರೀಬಹುದು. So 0 to 2a ಅಂತ ಇದೆ, ಇದನ್ನ f of 2a minus x, f of 2a minus x, x ಇರೋ ಕಡೆ f of 2a minus x ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. So ಇದನ್ನ I ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನು I ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ add both. If you add both, you will get the answer. That is the derivation. But if you don't want the derivation, this is also the same stuff. ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಅದೇ logic. The same logic will apply for this and we'll solve it. Okay. So I don't want to waste time by deriving. We don't have enough time. Okay. So the 21st one will be a. 22nd one minus a to a. This already ಬರ್ಸಿದೀನಿ. If it is an odd function, it is 0. If it is even function, double ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Sin x plus sin cube x is an odd function. Therefore, integrate ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ the answer will be 0. Directly you can do that. A 23rd one. It is similar to the formula that I have given. 0 to 2 pi dx by e power sin x plus 1. It is actually 0 to 2 pi dx by e power sin x or 1 plus e power sin x. Okay. Now observe, this is your f of x. So sin x is my f of x. If f of 2 pi minus x, alva, ಇಲ್ಲಿ a ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ 2 pi ಇದೆ. That is sin of 2 pi minus x is equal to minus sin x ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So ಈ condition satisfied. If this condition is satisfied, then I can write it as a by 2. A ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2 pi by 2. 2 gets cancelled, then it is pi. Just observe. This is the formula. You can use this formula if this condition is satisfied. f of x ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ sin x ಇದೆ. So sin x is my f of x. Okay. Then what is the condition? F of a minus x. A jagdal 2 pi there. So f of 2 pi minus x is equal to minus f of x. So this condition satisfied, I can write it as a by 2. A by 2 andre a is 2 pi. 2 pi by 2, 2 gets cancelled. Otherwise, same logic you have to apply. The formula input andre this you have to remember. Idanna I anta tagoli. Okay. That is equal to 0 to 2 pi dx 1 plus e sine x 0 kade nanu helinalla 2 pi minus 0 anta baribodu. Sine of 2 pi minus x. Sorry, 2 pi, this formula f of a dx, f of x dx, that is also equal to 0 to a f of a minus x dx. I'm using that formula. So again, 2 pi minus x is minus sin x. Okay, this is your I. Add these two things, you will get the answer. Either you can remember the formula and solve it directly, or you have to do it like this. Okay, quickly let's finish it. 25th one, 24th one, again, you can take the entire function as a h of x. The entire function na ನೀವು h of x ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಇವಾಗ h of minus x ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಿರಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಡ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಈವನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು. This entire function you want to find it whether it is odd or even. It is actually odd functions. Here minus a to a ಇದ್ದಾಗಲ್ಲ minus pi by 2 is the limit. So ಅವಾಗ odd function even function ಅಂತ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು. This is an odd function. You substitute and check it. x ಇರೋ ಕಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ minus x ಹಾಕಿ ಅವಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ negative of this ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Therefore it's an odd function. Therefore the answer is 0. Similarly for the next one. Okay, you can try it out. Let's go to the 26th one. In the 26th one, this is the formula. Observe, we have already given this formula. The formula is here. What is the question? The question is integral of f of x into g of x. What is g of x? G of x is nothing but f dash of x. Observe Madi. G of x is f dash of x. We know the formula, right? F of x into f dash of x. Athara idre f of x whole to the power of n plus 1. So n jagdal 1 ide. So 1 plus 1 will become 2. So option C is the correct one. Upper limit and lower limit, observe if you apply it. F of x whole to the power 2 by 2 barutte. So upper limit is b, lower limit is a. So if you substitute it, option C will be the correct one. So this is looking like the formula f of x into f dash of x. But ಇಲ್ಲಿ g of x anta kottare, but g of x ne ಇಲ್ಲಿ mention ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ. G of x is nothing but f dash of x. We have mentioned it. So that's a very easy one. Okay. U10 is equal to 0 to pi by 2 x power 10 sin x dx. Then the value of U10 plus 90 U8. This you have to, I'll do it and show you. This you have to use Eilert rule itself, product rule. Okay, integration by parts. So integration by parts. U10 is equal to 0 to pi by 2 x power 10 sin x dx. Okay, we want the value of U10 plus 90 U8. Okay, I'll just do it on the board. So let's apply the product rule. So Eilert, this will be a first function, this will be a second function. Algebra first to trigonometry second. Eilert, I-L-A-T-E. Algebra first bರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ trigonometry. Okay, so u to the power 10. First function into integration of second function. Integration of second function minus integral of differentiation of first function. X to the power 10 differentiate matter 10 into x to the power 9 into integral of this pi by 2 sin x dx. Ilbada, you don't put usually here. On the whole, we put it here. Okay. So integration of sin x is minus cos x. So you get cos x pi by 2 to 0. So this entire thing will go. Yakandre cos pi by 2 first upper limit haki cos pi by 2 0 aita. So 0 and anything is 0. Next to lower limit hagdagi x 0 hakadre 0 and anything is 0. This entire thing goes. This entire thing goes. So you're left with u10 is equal to minus pi by 2 x to the power 9. This is sin x to differentiation is minus cos x. Already on minus there. Cos x dx. Now again, integration by parts. This is your first function, second function. So first function, that is x power 9 into integration, one second, into integration of second function. Integration of cos x is sin x. Limits is pi by 2 to 0. Minus integral of 0 to pi by 2. Differentiation of second function, that is 9 into x to the power 8 into differentiation madre, I mean integral of cos x is sin x. Okay. Here there was a 10. I just missed out. That 10 will be here. Okay. So 10 will be multiplied for entire thing. Okay. Let's apply the limit. Sin pi by 2 is 1. So this will become pi by 2 whole to the power 9. 10 into pi by 2 whole to the power 9. And this sin 0, lower limit occurs 0. Only upper limit you will get it. Minus this you can take it as 9 outside. 9 outside bandhi takshana, this is nothing but u8. Simple u10 andre x power 10 irutte. X power 10 sin x. Illi x power 8 ide. So u8 agutte. Simplify this. 10 into pi by 2 whole to the power 9 minus 10 into 9 is 90 u8. The minus 90 u8 e set bantu andre u10 plus 90 u8. That is nothing but this. So this is what we want. That value is 10 into pi by 2 whole to the power 9. So you have to keep integrating using parts. You will get the answer. Okay, 27th one. I have stopped till 27th one. Tomorrow we'll continue with 28th one. From greatest integer function, we'll continue. Okay. The formulas, however, it is in the PDF itself, so need not worry. Okay, that's it, students. So tomorrow we'll meet and we'll continue with few more problems, at least some 20-30 problems. Along with this, if you solve the previous year papers in all the chapters, it will be more than enough. That's it, students. Thank you.